Hello, YouTube. It's Fred here from Hillians Bricks. Sorry I was late. Um, I was just putting my youngest son to bed, and then I needed to grab a drink before I started. So, according to my phone, it's only 1 minute late, so not too bad. 2 minutes now. So there's a bit of a time delay. Got myself on live chat so I can see what's going on in case anyone's got any questions or anything wants to add. So, for those of you who are new here, we do this every week. This is the 20th episode. So, Friday Lego deals. We keep an eye out for all the deals here in the UK, online retailers, and we promote them as we see them. Hi, Nisa. And we will go through lots of the retailers. And again, we want to highlight that we also have a Discord channel. And on there, we post the deals as they come out throughout the week. But yeah, I'm going to start with the usual with some of the retailers. Actually, just get my list ready. It's quite a lot to go through. And if you watch till the end, I've got something interesting planned for tomorrow, and I'll share it towards the end of what I've got. Something I'm doing tomorrow with my son, and it's quite Lego related, so should be an interesting day tomorrow. But yeah, let's start with Tesco. And the thing I want to highlight with Tesco is not necessarily many mega deals, because some of these deals are available on Amazon as well, and these are only available if you have a club card. Obviously, you get club card points. That's the benefit of having this as well. But we also do giveaway competitions, which are funded by Amazon. So a lot of these are funded by Amazon. If you want to go buy from Tesco, by all means do. But what I wanted to highlight from Tesco was not necessarily what you see online, but thanks to someone called Ariel Bricks on our Discord server, he highlighted earlier this week that he was in his local Tesco and he saw a set on the shelf that was not officially out yet. So, and the set in question is this one. It is Brothor's new Asgard from Marvel. So I just wanted to highlight it. You may want to go check out your local Tesco and see if this set's already available. I checked out mine today. Mine has a very small selection of Lego toys anyway, so I didn't expect it and they didn't have it. But maybe if you have a large Tesco store nearby, you might want to check that one out because you could get this set before anyone else. And if you do, I think those minifigures will be quite valuable. So you could be parting that one out before anybody else does, or even flip it because I do think that this set comes out 1st of August. It's going to sell quite rapidly, right? Uh, doesn't show what the limit yet is yet on here, but I expect that this is going to go quite quick on Lego. So yeah, that's why I just want to also highlight, the benefits of our Discord channel. People share things as they find them in the stores, not just the UK, but also from European perspective and the US as well. So we have a global following of, I think it's like 136 people now. So it's every week we're growing the number, which is nice. Cheers. Oh, been looking forward to this. I had my second COVID jab this week, so I needed a drink after the week I've had. It's been like a roller coaster. Right, next we're gonna go to Sainsbury's, and Sainsbury's seems to have more sets on again. But again, I want to highlight: go and check out your local store in store because they got some good offers on as well in store that are not always available on here. I like the Speed Champions, for example, 13.50. Again, that's price matched on Amazon often. The Star Wars Microfighter, I like the Microfighters from an ROI perspective. I think they do quite well once they're retired, and 675 is good. Uh, and also the one thing that I've noticed is that they've got the new Speed Champion already on here. Where is it? Here, the Supra. If you watch my top 10 videos, you will have noticed that the Supra is number 2 in terms of part out value, but don't let that fool you. I do think that's going to drop way out of the top 10 anytime soon because of some of the parts that are way overpriced. But still at £13.50, I think that's a pretty good deal. And Speed Champions always do well, so I'm going to catch up on my comments. Hi, Teddy from Poland. Hi, James. Whereabouts in Poland are you joining us from, Teddy? So Teddy, I'm going to talk to you about, a lot of these deals are talking about UK specific, but later when I come to some Amazon deals, these are potentially beneficial as well for people who are not just in the UK. So it might be worth sticking around for that as well. I think Nitha speaks Polish. So next we're going to go to George at Asda, and we always do this, but remember we like cashback offers, and I've actually had a conversation with a few people who said we never used to do cashback until they start talking, well, still following my channel, so people are seeing the benefits from doing cashback. And there's two sides: there's Top Cashback and there is Quidquo. Um, Both offer percentages for most retailers. More of the time they vary, and so you always have to benchmark each one. There's a link in the description of the video on how to sign up. That helps our channel. But for George Asda, you get 5.5% via top cashback, which is quite generous. Sorry. Right. And George Asda, go to the sales section, and then I filter it by brand for Lego. There's a few sets. Nothing that's worth highlighting too much, apart from this set here, the Treehouse I've often highlighted before in previous weeks. That's not a bad deal because it's a fairly new set. But this set has just popped up, and this is a retired set. So the Heart Lake City Restaurant, discounted and retired, plus cashback. I think if you're looking for a quick flip, you could probably double your money within a few months in the run up to Christmas potentially. It's gone for 50 plus pounds on eBay at the moment. I would expect as more people start selling it, it could go even higher. Um, I haven't got much experience in Lego Friends from a resale perspective, but I think retired set plus cashback at a discount is often not a bad bet. So that's all I really want to highlight at George Asda. Cool. Next, or actually, let me make sure where I put my pen. I want to tick off the retailers that I'm going through so I know what I'm doing. Here we go, got the pen. Right, we've gone those three. Now we're going to go to John Lewis. No cashback with John Lewis. If you're a frequent traveler, do go check out um, British Airways or Virgin Atlantic websites because you can get air miles to shop at John Lewis. So always worth it. You might not get money for it, but it contributes towards your future travel. So uh, always grab what you can get. And they've been doing some sales for the last few weeks, and the availability has been shrinking week on week. But the one set that I still like on here that I've hardly ever seen discounted before is the Blacksmith. Lego IDs 21325, 20% off. I think that's a very good deal. Apart from that, anything else is not worth shouting about. Maybe the Star Wars set, but then I don't think everything other set is pretty much available elsewhere, at least price match, so or even better sometimes. So for me, the one I do like here is the Blacksmith. So that's the one I want to highlight. And next, we're gonna go to another place called Cool Shop. And I know normally I feature these guys later, but I decided I'm going to feature them a bit earlier. So this is a Danish company. Um, I've ordered from them multiple times. It does take a bit longer than usual for it to arrive because it does come from Denmark. It takes 3 to 4 weeks, but the packaging is immaculate. Never had any issues. But you can get cash back, and normally it's been around the 4%, but they've upped it to 7.28%. So it's pretty good. The one thing with Cool Shop they need to bear in mind is that a lot of the prices are overpriced. So but sometimes sets are on a discount, so you got to check which ones are truly good value. And it's the one place that I found where sometimes you can get the big sets at a good value. So that's why I want to highlight one set in particular this week. Is the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, for £189. So remember, you get the 7.28% cashback on top of that. But the beauty that you have with Cool Shop is that you also earn some points. So they're called discount points, and in the future you can use those discount points, to get discounts of future orders, and they work out around 2.5% extra. So when you start adding these things on top of it, and you find a set that's discounted, then it's worth it. So just for your reference, I've managed to buy like a roller coaster from these guys for 245. I've seen other sets that you're typically discounted 10-15%, and usually it's the sets that you don't really find discounted anywhere else, so like the creator experts. But these sets come and go quite rapidly. They never have a big stock, and as soon as they sell out, they're no longer on their website. So it's worth checking out, almost on a daily basis to see what appears. At least I tend to do that to see what happens. So this set, for example, has been appearing and disappearing, occasionally. So, oh, that's good. That'd be quite good to know which website that is, Teddy. Next, we're going to go to Hamleys. We didn't feature Hamleys last week, but they have again cashback offers on top cashback depending on how much you spend. Now, someone on my chat mentioned that they've only been getting 5.33% regardless of the spend, so it's definitely worth following that up with the customer service because you should be getting 8% if you spend over £80. I think it is of the net amount though, so you've got to deduct the VAT. But there's two sets that I wanted to highlight on Hamleys. First one is the roller coaster. Um, you know, Hamleys sometimes have the tendency as well to charge above retail price, although lately they've seemed to be coming more and more in line with the retail price. Retail price £300, but you can use the code CART10, uh, 10, and you get 10% off, which brings it down to £270, and then you add the 8% cashback on top of that. So this brings it down to about 250 more or less. So not bad for a set that's not often discounted. Next is this beach house. I like the look of this set, to be honest. It's already discounted to £36, and you can get £3.60 on top of. Then add the 8% cashback, so you're looking around £30 for a set that's normally, I think it's £45. So that's quite a nice discount for this set. I like the look of the set, I must say. I haven't got it yet. So cool. Next, God, I'm getting hot in here. So the window's open. It is open. Next is Zavi. Zavi, quid quote and top cashback offer the same percentages. It's not as good as it has been a few weeks back, but again, it is if you're an existing customer, it's 3%. If you're a new customer, it's 5% cashback. And there's quite a few offers on Zavi that I want to highlight. First one being the one I highlighted last week as well is still available. The Mos Eisley Cantina, £40 off. Okay, it's not mega discount, but if you add in the cashback of potentially 5% on top of that, you're looking to take at least another 12-13 pounds off. So you're looking around 260 odd and change. So not too bad. 265, 266. So that's not bad for this set, especially with the amount of minifigures it comes with. And then we've got lots of sets that are 20% off. I'm not going to go through every single one of them because I see there's 149 of them. Last week was 151, so they have been selling some. But some of even the new sets, right? So you got the bounty set. It's discounted by £10, but then you can add another 20% off. So yeah, and you just have to use this code Lego20, and it takes 20% off the price at the bottom. So some of them have sold out, some haven't. But yeah, there's a few decent sets in there worth checking out and comparing what they're like. Sometimes they tend to inflate these prices and then put the discount on, and it's worth once you start tracking to see what's happening. But there's a few sets that might be worthwhile pursuing on here. I haven't looked at all of them because sometimes it's just not worth it. So that's those ones, and then as well they have 30% off the Lego Busters was available last week as well. Before they had a 3 for 2 offer, now it's 30% off. So if you just buy the one, just use the code Lego30, and on any of these 5 sets, you can get 30% off. Just making sure I'm up to date with all the comments in the live chat. That's good to see that we don't have much of a time delay on the video today. Usually it's like 20-30 seconds, but what I can see it today is probably maybe like 10-15, which is good. Now next, I'm going to have a sip of my drink. Next is J.D. Williams. And last week, I didn't cover much of these sets. But because of I've never shopped at J.D. Williams. And if you get 10% cash back, that makes a huge difference in terms of the offers, especially you want to take advantage of that. And there's a few sets, and people who know me, who've been following my channel or me on Discord, will be surprised to see some of the sets that I'm actually going to talk about here. First one's no big surprise. This was featured last week. $46.99 is already a good price for this set. Even if you're looking at to resell, beware there's going to be lots of people who are stocking up on this, so it might take a while. But if you're paying this at £47, take the 10% cash back on top of that, it brings it down to like, I'm trying to do quick math, right? So it's about £42 and change. That's not bad. I bought a few of these around the 45, 46 mark before when it was the deal at Argos, I believe, but I've not seen it cheaper than that. So this is pretty good. But here come some of the surprises. I am talking video. Yes, I am talking video. I never expected until today that I was going to be talking about Lego video sets because I honestly don't like the theming at all. But I'm coming at this angle from a part out perspective because I started looking at some of these sets and the part outs are definitely hitting the 3, sometimes 4-to-1 ratio, especially when you start taking into consideration these discounts, add in the cashback offers as well, and you're starting to see some good ratios for these sets. So this is the first one. K Paul Concert 43113. See, already discounted. If you take 10% off that one, if you're a new customer, paying around 30 quid. Next one is another one. I think this one was like, this was nearly the 4-to-1 ratio, I think, was the Candy Castle stage. And I think it's because of the bright light yellow. And yeah, I think this was a pretty amazing in terms of the price that I was getting from a part perspective. I'm not sure if it's all these tiles that are causing a lot of the part to be behind. Maybe they don't sell that quickly. But yeah, at £18.74, I think you do quite well, especially if you take 10%. So you're paying £17 more or less for this set. So yeah, I think James is also surprised. So yeah, I'm when I started just out of curiosity looking at some of the part outs, I was like, whoa, I did not expect this at all. So yeah, it's that's why I brought it to the attention today. And finally, it's here the robot car as well. I think this was about 54, £55 part out. So it's the 3-to-1 ratio that most people are looking for. But again, you got to add the 10% discount potentially as well as a new customer, JD Williams. I've never ordered from them, um, but I think you do. You see, you get you might have to pay for delivery. I'm not sure, so you might want to add multiples. But but check it out potentially, especially if you starting to look at stacking a lot of the deals here. Because I think, oh, here we go, standard delivery, £3.50. Okay, not too bad. Um, so yeah, definitely want to buy multiple ones in that case. But yeah, I think if you buy two, the cashback already pays for your delivery, right? So that's the last one at JD Williams that I wanted to highlight. Yeah, uh, I think that these are great deals for someone who's looking to part out, but I'm at the stage that I'm not going to part out anything because I'm pretty much full from parting out unless it's used stuff at the moment. Um, and I've got other sets I've got to part out. You know, today I've got some Harry Potter arrived, and I've got to do that at some point. But yeah, this is the last one from JD Williams. Next is Smith's. I just want to highlight this set. If you're looking for this Mindstorm set, yes, it does say it's out of stock, but there's lots of places, and I looked at it earlier. It always does this to me when I'm refreshed. A lot of the stores have it available, so if you're looking for this set, normally it's £330 for this set, but lots of stores still have this in stock, so you might want to check it. £200. Um, I bought one, the old version, a long time ago. Um, at I think it was around £200 to pay for the old one, and I sold it at full RRP to someone for £330. So if you're looking to shift this at some point, it might be worthwhile. But I'm not the biggest fan of Mindstorm. So that was it in terms of the normal retailers. Um, yeah, the plays are interesting, but I'm not sure how many buyers there are, Teddy, for those video ones. That's the thing. Is there a lot of demand for it or not? I'm not sure. But the thing is, I don't think many people, from a Bricklink perspective, are buying them. So you might be in luck to sell them. So I think it's a theme that's very much overlooked. So maybe by offering something that nobody else is offering, that's why the part out value is so high, because there's not so much competition. I don't know. I haven't done the detail. I only did my analysis about 45 minutes before I started this live stream, so I haven't been able to look into the details behind it. But yeah, now we're going to go into Amazon. But before we go into Amazon, there's some affiliate links that we use in for Amazon. They're in the description of this video, and we encourage people to use them, because what we do with the revenue that's generated from our affiliate links is that we fund these to do our giveaways. So this is something that we're just starting. I just want to I'm going to share with you some of the numbers so far of how much we've generated, and 75% of those funds we use to go and buy sets, and the 25% will be then used to do the shipping to whoever wins these sets. So we appreciate when people use our links. We post these on Discord as well. Buy anything from Amazon, and it does help ultimately whoever wins the prizes. So we're not keeping any of the revenue that we generate from that. It's part to really fund our giveaways on this channel. And I know that people always like to see, how much and what the balances are. I only showed last week how much we did for May, but I'm going to show you what we done for June and what the balance is so far for July. It's worth noting that at the moment it's only Amazon UK. I'm starting to do with the other ones as well, and it does take about 2 months before Amazon do pay out. So for May, they said I should expect a payout for the end of July. So next week I should hopefully get the payout, and then I'll be able to go buy some Lego for the giveaways. So just to give you an overview, so this is May. As you can see, we generated £51.16. So that's going to generate about 40 quid worth of Lego that we're going to be buying. So I'll probably start to look to buy more sets so there's more winners rather than one big prize. So I think if there's more winners, everybody will be happy with that. But we need to also weigh up how much it goes from a postage perspective. But yeah, we'll learn as we go along. So that was for May, and June clearly was a much better month because we didn't really start until like middle of May, I would say. But June also had Prime month, right? So in June, as you can see, we generated 176.92. So that means that we'll be buying around 120, £130 worth of Lego for likely for the September giveaway. So that should mean that potentially we'll be giving away a lot more prizes come September. So, and this is purely because people have been starting to use our links and we're starting to drive more revenue from the deals that we're highlighting. So that's really good. How long is the Seinfeld going to be? Where are you based, Grant? If you're based in the UK, I think it's going to be available. I'm not sure there's a huge Seinfeld following. If you're based in the US, it's probably going to sell quite quick. But it's more. I'm going to show you in a minute why it might be worth to wait till 1st of August to buy it rather than buying it now. Um, I'll show you why after I've done my what's it called, my Amazon deals, and then to show you where we're at for July. Um, so far for July, we're at 89 pounds more or less. So, um, the month isn't over yet, but that will ultimately be going towards our giveaway for October. There's a 2 month delay, right? So we'll get this end of September, which will then fund October. So, and that's how we plan on doing it. And we'll provide a full transparency and what we buy on the sets, and we want to make sure that we're as clear as possible and seeing like how the funds are used to fund our giveaways. Uh, and I think that's something that people appreciate. So actually, let's go to the deals for Amazon. I'm going to start with Amazon UK, and then there's also Amazon Germany. So I know for people who are on the continent, it might be even a better deal for buying from Amazon Germany than what we have in the UK because of currency translations and then shipping costs might be dearer as well. But let's start with Amazon UK. Um, this set I think is more from an investment perspective. £17 for the space set. I think is pretty good when you get 32% discount of RRP. Space theming does tend to do quite well. I wouldn't part this set out, but it's quite a small set, and I think I can easily see this, commanding, 35, £40 quite quickly after retirement. I'm not sure when it will retire, but when it does, I think it will do quite well. Space, I'm not a huge fan of city sets in general, but more and more people telling me that the space ones tend to do quite well as well. So it's worth. I'm definitely looking at keeping an eye on that one. I haven't bought that, just for full disclosure. The next set I do love a lot, and people who've been following my channel will know I bring this up pretty much every week. It's another Lego City set, and it's the tractor. And the thing with Lego City is you want to buy sets that there's not likely going to be a replacement of anytime soon. And Lego haven't really done lots of tractors, but I can always imagine, when I grew up as a child, people wanted, farms and play with farm toys. And it kind of comes back and comes back. So I think for £10, I think it's a really good deal. This is a price match to Argos, by the way. If you prefer to buy from Argos, the only downside on this is lots of people are going to be buying it. You see, there's only 44 sellers on um, Amazon, so it might take a while before you shift it. And it's only a set that's relatively new as well, so it's not going to retire anytime soon, I believe. But at this price, I think it's a no-brainer to stock up on that if you're a Lego investor. Want to wait till more till Christmas? Should I? It depends what you're looking for. If it's for a gift, or if it's for yourself, or if it's from an investment perspective. In terms of the Seinfeld. But as I said, you want to optimize some of the purchases. When you buy from Lego, you'd always want to optimize it. Um, if you're looking for a cheaper price, you're probably best waiting because it's going to be available elsewhere. If you're looking for other stuff, which I'll come to in a minute, you might want to wait till 1st of August. Now, another set here again. This is a price match. I believe might be a Sainsbury's price match. But this is 60276, and I think this one is not bad from a part out perspective. I think it's around the £30 parting out. And there's this character, I think it's Duke Detain. Yeah, this guy. I've had this guy before, and he sold quite well. This police guy. I can imagine that the baddie would do quite well as well. Um, I think those minifigures alone will get close to. Oh, there's a fourth one there. So I think yeah, those minifigures alone are probably worth the £11 alone, and then you get all the parts extra for free, right? So that's why I think that's not a bad deal at all. Next, again, I highlighted this is a price match to I think it was Sainsbury's, the new Speed Champions Toyota Supra. Again, I said it's highly on the part out of value at the moment, but don't buy it for that. I would say. I think Speed Champion sets are always a wise investment. Be interesting to see what Argos are going to do because the previous Speed Champions are on the 2 for 15. Now I don't expect they'll do that. I think they will be doing it 2 for 30. But then it doesn't make sense. You might as well buy it, when they're less than 15 quid each. So maybe they'll do 2 for 20. Who knows? Um, they've always had Speed Champions for the past few years in their deals. I'm just waiting for the next update. But here I think 13.50 for a new set. It's only been out since the 1st of June. It's not bad, already 25% discount. But yeah, these are also in Sainsbury's, so worth checking out there as well. And same applies for the Ferrari. This is price match 2. Tesco and Sainsbury's 13.15. Now this set might retire this year. I do like this set. My son's got this set, and I think Ferraris as Speed Champion sets are probably wise investment for reselling. There's a huge following for Ferrari. Adult fans, want to buy sets and collections. People, once the set retires, I think this is going to do quite well. It won't surprise me if this really fetches £30 quite quickly after retirement. At least that's my view. So Nisa, in terms of the links, they're in the description, so you don't actually need to go on every single product. If as long as you click on the link for each Amazon, so Amazon UK, and then you find the code yourself, we will still generate the commission. We've learned it doesn't have to be deal specific, so it does help us out as well because I haven't prepared every single deal by deal. But yeah, I would also recommend joining Discord in the future as well. You can do it on your phone. It's just an app. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Or even on your desktop. I think you don't even need to download it. You can use a web application on the Discord website. You can log in that way. So yeah, it's fairly straightforward. Next, we've got Lego Dots. So this is the #1 part out set. And I wonder if Mark's online because in Dots we trust. He loves his dots. I don't love dots that much. But if you do, 22% discount. And yeah, part out value is great, but as I always say, there's lots of these dots on the market, so you might be sitting on them for quite a while. That's the only downside. And then, surprise, surprise, I'm coming back to a video. The boombox, £53.14, so 41% off. This part out value for this set was £170 when I checked earlier, which is quite astonishing. It's got lots of black parts, which I think is quite good from a part out perspective. So I'm not sure what drives the price, if it's all the tiles or the minifigures, but if it's a lot of the black tiles and the parts in that, then it's worth getting that, right? So this is definitely above the 3-to-1 ratio that people will be looking for. So if you're looking to part out set, you might want to look into this one as well. And that's for Amazon UK. I'm going to go to Amazon Germany next. And if you're based in the UK and looking to order from Amazon Germany, you want to look for each order to go through around the 130, £140 mark. Just because if you go higher than that, it will start adding you import duty. And it's clearly visible in the breakdown of the cost when you see it. So if you play with your quantities in terms of your orders, you can avoid that surcharge. But you want to get as close as possible to that to optimize your shipping costs. So, because the sets I'm going to be talking about in a minute are quite small sets, so you can buy multiple of them and combine them, and then you get a better overall deal because they're all combined to the same shipping rate. Now, some of our followers on Discord have said that they've been charged multiple times for the shipping. At least it shows like that, but then when it actually comes to the shipping, they only get charged once, so they don't get charged the amount that was actually shown to them, so they get charged lower. So that's worth knowing as well. I've not seen that myself. I've always been shown the relevant price, but other people have seen that thing happen. So Amazon Germany, first one. I haven't translated it; it's still in German. So this is 3-in-1 treehouse. I can't even remember what the price is for this in the UK. I think it's £29.99. Could be a bit less. I'm not sure. But this works out if you buy 3 of them at £19.27 each. So that's the cheapest I've seen before. I quite like the look of this. 3 houses are always quite good. I didn't even realize that too many figures as well. Um, so yeah, that works out at £19.27 each if you buy 3. So this is a prime example that you could buy 3 of those and you're not anywhere near that 140, €150 mark that you might be looking for. So you might combine them with some other sets to add on top. And then actually the unit price might even come slightly down a bit more because you're grouping sets together. So this is the first one. The next one I want to highlight is this set is I think it's Boulder something. Forgot what it's called now. It's got the golden minifigure here, and this one on eBay I think is crazy value. I think I can't even remember what it was. I highlighted it yesterday on our Discord as well. But this set works out. So you could buy up to if you buy 5 of these, and you only order this, it works out that that's the optimum quantity before you start getting the surcharge. But if you buy, let's say, if you buy 3, it works out £28.35 each. If you buy 5, it works out £27.88 each, and that's cheaper than any price I've seen in the UK. And the minifigures alone, I think, are pretty much worth that, especially because that golden minifigure seems to be quite high value at the moment. And there's lots of black pieces as well. I'm not sure how the rest would work out from a part out perspective, or maybe just looking to resell that set in the future as well. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just highlighting deals that when I see them cheapest, and I've not seen them anywhere as cheap before. And then when it comes to this set here, which is Star Wars, I like this set. I've got 2 of these here on my right. I like my microfighters purely because I think they're good investment sets. They're small, they're easy to ship, and they appreciate values come with the minifigures. So I think the maximum you could order here was 4. I think currently the cheapest in the UK is around 15, £16 that you can get. I think it's closer to 16 than it is to 15. But if you order 4 of these, it works out at £14 and 8 pence for each one. That's delivered cost into the UK with guaranteed exchange rate. So the one thing you might also want to look into if you're someone that orders regularly from Europe is to get a foreign transaction card that doesn't charge you for currency translation, because Amazon have this thing where they can fix you can either pay in euros or pounds. I always should choose the option for pounds because then you don't have the currency translation, but you lose some money doing that way. If you have a foreign transaction card that doesn't charge you for transactions like that, like Revolut or something else like that, you can then actually benefit even more from buying on Amazon, France or Germany or Spain or wherever. And then I think we got one final set that I'm going to talk about, and it's the architecture set 21042 Statue of Liberty. Now you can only buy 2 of these here before you hit that threshold of the import duty. But if you buy 2 of these, it works out at £60 and 67, which is cheaper than anywhere I've seen currently in the UK. I bought a few of these before from Amazon Germany. Actually, when I logged in earlier to search for the set, it says, "Oh, you bought 2 of these," and the next day I can't remember when it was. It's quite a while back, but yeah, I've definitely bought them from Amazon Germany before because that's been the cheapest place I have seen these sets at. So that's it for the deals. I'm going to talk to you about why it might be worth waiting until the 1st of August to buy some sets from Lego. And the reason why is not because it's just all the Star Wars sets are launching. I know a lot of people are waiting for that, but it's yesterday or the day before it was announced that this new gift with purchase is coming out, and I like the look of this a lot. So it's this sailing boat set, so Dream Holiday Sailboat. So this is from Pickle Bricks website. This is a Lego ID set, so it's going to be 40487. The only downside is that you'll have to spend £200 to qualify, or €200 or $200 wherever you are to get the set. But I know people will be buying the UCS set that's coming out, or stack up a few deals, or people might be buying the what's it called, the Seinfeld set that they're looking for. So, but if you're looking to get to £200, uh, you will get this gift with purchase. It's I don't think the palm tree and the islands coming with it, but the dolphins and the boat are going to come with it, which is pretty good. Um, and I think if you're looking to resell this, I can easily see this getting 40, maybe even £50. So I think it's going to be a valuable gift with purchase, and I like the look of it a lot. So that's it in terms of deals. Let me just get back to my screen. So I did mention that I've got something that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Oh, hi, Mark, you there? So, um, if you're based in the UK, we've got quite a lot of Lego stores around. Um, and I've been meaning to do this for quite a while. It's been on my to-do list, and I've told my son about it, and he's quite excited. So, but we were waiting for some of the restrictions to lift just to drive around. But I'm going to try and see tomorrow how many Lego stores I can visit in one day. Now, I have probably not chosen the best weekend to do this because I haven't got a helicopter, so I'll be driving everywhere, and it's the first weekend of the school holidays, so the traffic might be quite horrendous. So I might not visit as many stores as I'm planning on doing it. So it's not just on the first that offer. It starts on the first, probably till stock lasts, right? But with the Star Wars sets coming out and everything, people are going to be buying. I don't think that set is going to be available for too long. Um, but yeah, I think the £200 mark though is going to deter quite a few people. So that could be the only benefit from it. But yeah, I can envision it's going to go quite quickly, especially it being a Lego ID set. I'm not sure they're going to produce tons and tons of it. Might be like the vintage car, right? So I was saying, I'm going to see how many Lego stores I can visit in a single day tomorrow. So I'm getting up early, and yeah, if you're in any Lego stores tomorrow, you might see me here in the UK. So at least in the southeast area, my target is 8 stores. So that's quite a lot in a day. But yeah, I think a lot of it is going to be depending upon traffic. Um, I I have got my GoPros ready. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be filming inside the stores purely because I will want to purchase something. I'll probably buy like a pick a brick cup in each one just to say, look, I bought something here. And I think when I get to the last store, like my aim to be the last store in the evening is going to be Leicester Square because clearly that's the one that's open the latest. That's open till 10 o'clock at night. So that's the one that I will be visiting last. But yeah, I do plan on taking video footage as we go along. My oldest son is coming with me, so I hope he doesn't moan too much, but I'm sure he'll enjoy it as well. And yeah, 8 stores. I can see it might be 6, but we'll aim for 8, right? We've got to be ambitious. But yeah, it's going to be a long day. I'm not going to hang around for too long tonight. Get an early night's rest because there's going to be lots of driving. But yeah, we'll see how we get along. It's I'm hoping that all the footage will then be ready, and then I'll get it ready for Sunday night. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share for today. Thanks again for everyone for all your support and for watching this stream. We hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for all those who have been using our affiliate links as well. As you said, that helps everybody who ultimately ends up winning the prizes, right? But we think that by giving more prizes, I think more and more people will appreciate that as well. But yeah,